Thank you. So I want to kick off this evening by looking at basically what makes sort of a business sustainable and gives it longevity. So Erica, I mean, what would you say your thoughts are around that?
I think where we are in the marketplace now, sustainability is about making sure you haven't got all your eggs in one basket. So how can you find revenues? You may have one for revenue at the moment, so you might have a service model. So, for example, a design agency is a service model. You're being paid for your time. Lots of people are paid for their time. So how can you find out of what you do? How can you find a product? How can you sell your knowledge in a different way? Is there Intel data that you can use in a sort of behavioural? Is there behavioural data you can use, or are there eyes? So sustainability is being able to have lots of different, or some key different revenues in not just your existing model. That's absolutely the main thing. And also, if you've got one big client, that's such a dangerous position to be in. So make sure that you're ranging across client sizes, make sure that you've got different interests in different ways from other businesses. So it's really trying to think about ticking off different areas that you can have revenues coming from, that you can be developing business in.
Brilliant. So Wendy, I mean, obviously coming from the fitness industry, there's been a lot of changes for many industries, but also including fitness. I mean, how would you say you can protect your business during sort of like economic, upset?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the industry 20 years and it is highly competitive. I think with Les Mills, what we do, and my advice to people would be have a strong purpose. So if you know what your purpose is and you know what your why is, that grounds you, particularly when it's competitive. I don't know if anybody's read Good to Great, but the hedgehog theory, and find out what your hedgehog is and stay true to it. So we have a real sense of purpose in Les Mills, which is for a fitter planet. So as long as whatever it is that we're doing meets that need, then we know that we're on purpose and we're delivering our why. I absolutely agree in being able to be versatile. So our programs range from 2 years old to 85 is our oldest instructor, I believe. So yeah, it's know your market. So in the industry, you've got a variety of budgets, premium health clubs, you've got the leisure sector. They all have their own challenges. So know your customer, understand their why, and then how do you align what you do to help them build better businesses.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we find that works. And we do a lot of research and insight. So we're regularly doing consumer surveys, global surveys. What are the insights telling us? And use that data to stay on trend and be relevant, and never sit on your laurels. So every quarter we refine our programs because we know members need to be motivated. If any club's going to be successful in the industry, they need members, and they need more members, and they need those members to stay. So our programs engage with those members. We have great instructors that do the programs. So it's about keeping those members coming back time after time. So spending money on research and investment and being on trend is really important for us.
And Maureen, you've got quite an unusual sort of new business, but new concept as a visual arts agency. And tell us a bit more about how you've sort of created those multiple income streams.
Yeah, so I'm probably what you guys have been saying. I'm sure if I'm telling you an artist, you're thinking of painting on the wall or a gallery in that sense. Well, I think in terms of visual content. So to give you an idea, I think that artists can produce visual content for everything, whether that's cities, whether that's brand collaboration, whether that's a cover album with a musician, whether that's a digital partnership. And that's kind of how we created a whole new streams of revenue into what basically made an artist relevant today and how that artist could be successful. In terms of numbers, 2/3 of galleries are currently not profitable, and that is globally. So we are in an industry where most of your artists, and especially your professionals, can only really be or exist if they can afford to, or if they come from a background where they can afford to. Again, I think talent should not be determined by that, so finding new revenue streams was very key. Key examples that will give you, and hopefully that will excite you as much as it does for us. So for instance, Saipe wanted to talk about the refugee crisis at the time, and he engaged an association, a charity called SOS Mediterranee. He created an all biodegradable paint, so it's something that basically doesn't hurt the earth if you put it on top of it. He did 5,000 square meters of that painting.